So you guys are in the Cozy Cove Inn. Last session, you all got to know each other a little bit, and you're all gathered on the table. I believe when we left off, you were drinking some tea, munching on some various desserts and food things after Babs insisted you're all too thin and need to gain a few pounds because everyone's too skinny in a cozy universe. That's where we kind of left off, all of you kind of getting to know each other. I believe everyone is, as far as I'm concerned, fully rested, fully ready to go. Only they're maybe a little buzzed because you guys enjoyed a mushroom salad made with beach mushrooms, which taste like seafood, and portobello mushrooms, which are basically mushrooms that are portobellos mixed with activated THC cannabis, making for a delicious salad. And what are you guys doing?
Can I ask what time? Is it okay to ask what time of the day it is right now?
Absolutely.
Or does time not exist?
So time is a construct, right? Lunchtime doubly, so.
Okay.
However, I would say it's probably like a late afternoon. You know, your mushroom salad is probably a little like late afternoon nosh, and then you'll have a nice dinner time. Evening, depending on what activities you choose to do, we'll adapt. It'll either be a very extended sunset or we'll have a nice evening time. That's where the time as a construct comes in.
Okay. Oh, and these are books. Are these books we can like in this area like pick up and read?
Yeah, all the books that are in the inn are available for reading, and also they can be checked out via the Cozy Cove lending library system.
Okay.
But you have to keep the bookmark with them and no dog-earing pages.
And
True.
I was to enforce it.
Trying to think. So we're a little buzzed. Oh, has Ezra had his first... Was it last session that he said that he's never had pie, or was it bread, or both?
One of you hadn't had pie, one of you hadn't had bread.
I think it was him. He's never had both. So I think he's going to eat some of that because I know that when I'm high, I would eat a bunch of shit. And he's probably like, the munchies, what is this?
Oh, I remember my first munchies. They were rough.
I think the first time June and I met, I did get high. And then when our friends bought this huge snack pack, and I sat on the floor just listening to lo-fi music on the TV, just eating. And at some point, I did not remember how much I ate. I think it was just a stream of hand to mouth.
I actually got the whole bucket of pop. And I was like, is this full?
Hey, listen, I don't know what happened. So I think Ezra's going to eat, but I forgot that one of his short-term goals was that I wanted him to read a book for the first time because I don't think he's actually ever read, but then I remembered, does my guy know how to read? Does my guy know how to read, and will he understand, you know?
If not, maybe he and Rocky can learn to read together. I got a lot of folks learning how to read in Cozy Cove, actually. Like, I think I'm going to actually start like the Cozy Cove Literacy Fund or something, because like, there's some themes here.
You're like, what the hell's going on? What kind of group am I? But yeah, I think maybe while he's eating like a piece of bread, I really want... Does it matter if whatever book I pick, can I just say I pick up a book and open it up?
In your mind, tell me what book it is. Regarding having the munchies, so everyone knows, the jugs on the table will pour out into whatever drink you are craving. The bread baskets actually keep the bread at a perfect enjoying temperature. Whatever kind of bread it is at whatever optimum temperature it should be served at.
Nice.
So for those of you who do have munchies, I will say fresh warm bread is a pretty good one.
Yay, awesome. Okay, so for the book, you said...
Like whatever kind of book you're looking toward.
Oh my god, I really want to do a silly, very silly, goofy thing. Can the first book he picks up be... Stay with me here, Abby. A smut book.
I mean, it is a cozy world after all. I do need to know a few things. As well, I'm a fade to black. I don't really read smut. I have a lot of friends who read a lot of smut. It doesn't need to be crazy. However, I have been making this inside joke that I would really like to read a book about an elven girl and a monster that I am not writing. I'm not actually writing. I'm just making it an inside joke. I actually don't want to. I just think it's funny because of the books. There are actual smut books being like the one time I got drunk and summoned a demon. And then we had sex.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends that read a lot of smut.
I want him to pick up a smut book, but I legit don't know if he knows how to read.
Okay.
So what if there's like... Yes. What would I roll?
So I like to do simple, roll a d20, assign yes to, or assign 1 to evens, 1 to no, like yes, no, whatever, and then roll it and let the dice tell you if you can read or not.
Okay, rolling my dice now. I have a 12. I'm going to say, evens are my favorite, so I'm going to say yes, and odds would be no.
So you can...
So 12.
So you can read.
He can read it.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So yes, you can read. And yes, you are reading Smut. So most Smut is like the first page or two, you don't quite realize what you're reading. So I assume that like a page or two, and then you're like, oh. I don't really know how you would react to... I don't know how Ezra would react to reading some smutty smut.
I'm gonna put him not too far from the group, but like, trying to think. What are you looking for? Owlbear?
Yeah, for some reason I'm not logged in. I don't know what's going on.
Wow, your PC's really against you. I'm gonna be right here, maybe. And wait, okay. I'm gonna do something really funny. So Ezra's gonna be in this chair reading this book, but he's gonna be like covering his face, trying not to laugh because he's real. Yeah, yeah, like that. Kind of kicking his feet though, and giggling.
His hooves, kicking his hooves.
Oh yeah, I forgot his hooves. Those are his hooves, you bitch. He's kicking his hooves. And he's not, I'm going to say he's not doing a very good, like, I can't hide when I'm reading Smut, so I'm assuming this is his first book he's reading. And he's like, oh my god, my first book. I'm so excited. Wait a minute. So
Ezra knows how to read, but has never actually read a book.
Yeah.
And the first book Ezra picks up in a cozy inn is a Smut book.
Yeah.
I love this lore so much. Just writes furiously. Amazing. First book
but he's
ever.
not, he's also not embarrassed, I don't think. He's just like giddy because he's like, oh my god, I've never read a book.
Well, I mean, yeah, why would he be embarrassed? Like, there's no context to be embarrassed. He's never read. There's no context. Like, for all you know, all books are like this.
Oh my god, what if he thinks all books are like this?
I mean, the frog thinks all magic is wizardry. I don't see why it's a huge leap to think you think all books are smut.
Oh my god.
Pan over to me with my Winnie the Pooh book. What are you reading?
Is this smut? I mean, Winnie the Pooh's not wearing any pants. That could be considered smut.
Well, I don't wear pants.
And you don't wear pants. Why isn't that frog wearing pants, and why is everyone reading Smut?
Oh my god.
Anyway, D&D is for flirting with the homies, and no one's wearing pants. So Ezra's reading Smut. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Well, I was thinking that Odie would be hanging out. I was basically thinking that I was literally just gonna say that Rona, as soon as she heard bath time, was like, yeah, I'm gone, and peace out. And then I'm gonna bring Odie on in. So we're gonna snuggle her right up into the party in just a second. But I figured that she was hanging out upstairs. So she's gonna come down these spiral staircases, walking through the door in kind of a plume, I would call it, coming out behind her of, thank you for the visuals, Abby. And she's gonna kind of wander kind of lazily through the door, probably smash into this bookshelf a little bit because she didn't take the corner very well, and kind of wander up through. She is kind of squinting and looking around, just kind of trying to get her bearings, almost like she just woke up in the late afternoon, because she did just wake up in the late afternoon. And she's gonna kind of, notice the satyr in front of her.
Oh god.
Tucked into a book. And she's gonna kind of wander over and kind of lean over, and she's gonna say, books are easier to read than people, but if you approach each appointment with mindfulness and grace and let your choices illuminate the path ahead, your inner light is gonna guide you through uncertainty. So keep reading, little horn guy. And then she's gonna be like, have you seen the lady with the good stuff around? I can't remember her name. But
it's my name is named after the stuff you're trying to smoke.
She has bad memory, okay? Have you seen her around lately?
And then he's gonna open the book, and there's gonna be an illustration, and he's gonna show it to this person. He's gonna point at it, and he's gonna be like, oh my god, do you think this kind of position is possible?
Hey, I mean, anything is possible if you really put your mind to it. And if you can draw it, you can do it, right?
Anything can be a position if you're drawing it right. I don't think that's the line.
He's gonna Honestly, you're right. Also, the person you're looking for is over there. But thanks for your knowledge. I'm reading a book for the first time.
Oh, hey, we love trying new steps, man. There's knowledge everywhere if you just like look in the right place. Books are a great place to start. They got that knowledge stuff. Anyways,
so this is gonna teach me something.
Well,
I mean, I'm gonna say it. Everything is a learning opportunity.
Yep.
Yeah.
is that the party's new motto? What?
I'm just gonna wander over. She's probably gonna go this way a little bit. She's probably gonna go around this table
Whoa, okay.
a little bit. And then she's gonna kind of wander over. And she's gonna be like, hey, good morning.
Good evening.
Oh, did I really miss the sunset already? I mean, the sunrise?
You definitely missed the sunrise. You can almost catch the sunset, though.
Oh, well, that's good. Do you know what the moon phase is gonna be tonight?
I don't. It's probably not quite full moon, but we're getting closer to one.
Damn, I was hoping it would be a full moon. Anyways, so my stash is kind of running a little low, and I know that, looking for, the stuff. She's just gonna stare.
Like, yes, stuff, things, places, even.
I just
You're looking for a little herbal solutions.
that would definitely be words that I would use to describe what I'm looking for in that order specifically. So is this like, is there like a back door that we have to meet like around, or is it like, are we, is there like a VIP room or something, or is this?
You see a vine. Previously you'd seen some like a potted plant, like a pothos almost, plant that had been positioned against a bookshelf, and it had vines going up the wall, up along the ceiling, and kind of just trailing very whimsically, honestly. And one of those vines seems to kind of, the rest of you guys can see this, Odie cannot. Vine comes down and kind of puts like a vine-like hand out, and while it's not able to say anything, actually anyone who, let's see, none of you have psychic abilities, however, you are all welcome to roll a d20 and add your, we'll say perception for funsies. I feel like, let's see if you guys notice it. This is not going to be a serious bit. Don't worry if you don't make the roll, it's fine.
It's like, do you want Odie to roll too, or do you want her to just not
Odie,
notice it at all? Because I'm fine with her.
Yeah, Odie, you're not gonna get a chance to perceive it, unfortunately.
Hell yeah.
Who all got above a 15?
Wait, I gotta roll. Wait a minute.
I got a nat 1.
Excellent.
No.
No, Rocky.
What mod are we using again? What's the any
Perception.
modifiers?
Perception.
Okay. Rolling it up.
What is his perception?
I got 17.
I got 8.
All right.
Oh, no.
I'm focused on this book.
Yeah, you are. So that was Jazz,
He's
right?
learning.
Yeah.
All right. So Jazz, you and only you can hear this. The rest of you simply see it. Odie, not you. The rest of you minus Odie see a vine doing this. And Jazz, you hear $15, little man. Put that money in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me. And Sativa with a smirk says, yeah, I can get you a little bit of herbal solutions. I have plenty of grapple hook. Why don't you sit down and join this group of people? I think there's some common interests you might find with them. And also I can pour you some grapple hook wine, which is also known as crossfade wine. Everyone likes it.
Dude, I totally forgot that we were in like the place where like, this is the stuff that you do, man. That was the whole reason why I traveled here. I just like, when you're in the big city and then, you've got the guards peeking around every corner.
I feel
and
it.
It's like, man, I'm just looking for a plant, And it's just, they're so mean. But I totally forgot that, this is the place, right?
This is weed. Sativa, grapple hook, weed, whatever you want to call it, is all fully legal in this area. and we grow it pretty abundantly and even crossbreed with other plants, because plants should be free and they cannot be made criminal. That would not be cozy.
Wait, we don't have to pay for any of this?
You just have to pay for me. So look, either you're gonna pay it or you're gonna do some quests for Babs, because they're sentient plants. They still take some effort to grow, but it's pretty cheap weed.
Oh, okay.
Let's be real here. She's a druid. She's not stupid.
Dude, doing quests for weed sounds like just up my alley. And she's gonna lean over and try to sit down in the chair that she's next to at the moment.
Like questing for the leaf is good.
Would you like her to sit on you, or would you like her to notice that she is?
I think Roisin at this point is like busy observing these like mushrooms as like a new thing. So you just fully sit in her lap, and she's like, "Oh, okay. Excuse me."
These chairs are not the most Whoa, wait, hold on. She's gonna kind of jump up and kind of look behind her. Oh, hey, that one is yours. Sorry. Let me go ahead and find one.
Got
That-
you over here that's open if you want to not sit on
Doesn't
the
have
ladder.
somebody.
Yeah.
She's gonna kind of stumble around and find the chair, sit down in it. This one also talks. This chair is kind of creaky.
Noted. Sativa's like, cool, it's not my fucking inn, I don't care. Considering you just sat in their lap, you guys actually have a lot in common, actually. Did you guys know that?
No way. Did she also get raised in a monastery in the Feywilds and then have to leave and then went on a big quest to find the beast that disgraced her father's name and then ended up like way far away and then just decided to never go home again? And then also, she doesn't have horns.
Well,
I was just gonna say we're both capable of sitting, but okay.
yeah, I was thinking more of you're both investigating local wildlife, right? You're both interested in the local, in both cases, you're both interested in local animals and creatures and weird things.
Wow. No way. So are you, I laughed before I could say it. Are you looking for the long too?
I'm sorry, a what?
You know, the long?
Sativa nods and goes, yes, surely you've heard of the long.
I haven't. Can you? And she pulls out her notepad and is like, "Can you? What is this creature?" And she writes long, and
Question mark.
tell me more about this.
Yeah, so like picture like a dragon, but take away all of their limbs, and then
a snake,
like kind of like a snake. Yeah, but it's a dragon. But it's got like two like tiny little wings about halfway down its body, and it only eats beehives. And then you can't, like a long's around because you hear the buzzing because they keep them in their mouth. And then if you try to steal their eggs, then they send bees after you. And like they're super hard to find because like bees don't always live in all the different places. And so it's really hard for them to find bees. But and then they're also, since they like fly, they don't like leave tracks. So, but like they're really cool. And I thought that there were like quite a lot of beehives around here. And so I thought there's probably a long around here. So yeah, that's, sorry, it's so stupid. Sorry, it's okay.
It's okay. I'm reading Smut. It's okay.
Sativa's
so
like,
hard to
that's
keep
true.
us-
We do have a lot of bees around here. That's a good point. And
So hard.
and have you, Roisin, have you ever heard of this mysterious beast called the long?
I have not. It sounds. And she flips around her book where she's like kind of sketched a little bit. Does this seem correct?
Whoa,
It's
are
like
you
the shittiest drawing of like a dragon with no legs. She's
Are
not
you
a very
sure
good artist.
you haven't seen a long? Because, dude, that's like exactly like the one that my friend drew. And he saw the long. It was the other night when we were out at the carnival and he went to the bathroom and he took like a really long time. And then when he came back, he said he'd seen the long and then he drew it for us in the dirt and it looked exactly like that. It's crazy.
And had your friend also smoked weed or no?
I mean, is it possible to go to a festival and not smoke weed? Is that an option?
Well, he's your friend, not mine. If you're my friend, no. If he's your friend, I don't know what you do.
Well, I mean, yeah, there was definitely herbal substances involved, but like sighting?
Do you think that long longs are actually attracted to the smell of the smoke?
Whoa, I hadn't thought about that. You know, they use smokes with bees too. That's crazy.
You smell that? I smell a connection.
That is crazy. You know, I knew that this was a great place to start a hunt. For sure, there's got to be some evidence around here.
I think you're on the right track, completely, 100%. You should actually get a bunch of weed together and make like a smudge stick out of it, and just like a joint, but a smudge stick, and just go out in the woods smoking and waving the smoke everywhere to try and get a long to come out. Well, we've got a full moon coming up in just a few days. I bet that could work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sativa also is a shit stirrer and takes very little seriously as well. Just FYI. That's why she's a fun NPC for chaotic players. All right.
You can't be yes-anding Odie's stupid shit.
Yes,
it's too much.
That's the thing.
I need another hit.
I yes and to the death. So Rocky, Jazz, what do you guys think of this conversation?
Jazz is staring because Jazz is still feeling the effects of the pot of bellows and the smoking we've been doing, and it's staring very intently at the drawing as if it's going to start moving.
Oh no.
And it's just leaning in. It's like, you know how a cat kind of stares at something and you're wondering if they're going to pounce on it or not? Jazz is now like slowly leaning closer on the table at the drawing as if it's going to move.
Oh no. Is Jazz's tail like moving a little bit, like the bottom, like?
Yeah, it's starting to like curl.
Pounce mode.
Just, like, stick. Yeah.
And Rocky, what about you?
I am very. I have
panic attack. Fortunately.
I'll go with my first experience of getting high, and like I just have bread in front of me and I tore it open and I'm just like very intensely focused on that. And every once in a while, like if I hear a noise, it's like 3 feet away to my left, I'll look like 10 or 20 feet away thinking it came from over there. Like, where'd that come from?
This poor frog has never smoked weed before ever and is smoking with like some veteran lifer smokers. This is a dangerous situation. But he's enjoying the bread. For the sake of story, I'm gonna say that Babs goes ahead and starts floating over some different flavored pies, including but not limited to a good berry pie. But it's not just a good berry pie, it's also topped with a nice good berry whipped cream and ice cream situation. Yeah, just like a good berry overload for you because she listens to requests and she heard. Actually, no, it's good berry pie with a good berry ice cream, but an Earl Grey whipped cream. Yeah.
Rocky would just drop the bread, not really knowing that he did drop the bread. Just, this is mine now.
Just trying to imagine, like, if you're really high for the first time, what's the best thing to do? Just get, like, this best amazing food you've never had before. Like, that's a good experience.
Just losing your mind.
Yeah. All right, so we have a smut reader. We have some stoners discussing a long. We have a tabaxi ready to pounce a picture of a long. And we have a very, very stoned frog.
Rocky is still wet, isn't he? That sounds crazy.
Perpetually, yes. As long as
Is
he has
Rocky
the-
wet?
He's perpetually wet, yes. Yup.
just soaking that chair. Just
So
sitting there
there's
soaking
pie
the chair.
now. There's pie now in front of us?
I'm sorry?
There's pie now in front of us, right?
Yes, there is a bunch of different pie in front of you guys. In fact, if I knew your favorite pie flavors, I would specify it is in front of you. Instead, whatever your favorite pie is magically in front of you.
That breaks Jazz out of the hunting mode.
It's
It is already digging in.
It's the cat like hunter reward cycle, right? Like you're going to pounce and you get the okay, yeah, I hunted. That's right, I hunted.
Yep, I got it.
I did it.
got
I hunted
Jazz
this
is
pie.
Yep.
I am
Jazz
such
is
a
locked
hunter.
in, pupils dilated. Yep.
Oh my god.
Going in
Oh
on
my god.
And in the middle
Oh my
of
God.
like lapping up, because Jazz is not eating with any utensil or anything. Jazz is like lapping up the pie. Mid eating pie. So are we hunting anything? Are we hunting this long? What is it? Are we going out there?
Oh my god, you guys are hunting the long too? That's crazy. Did I tell you guys that that's what I was doing?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. This is something I've been hunting for the past 10 minutes now.
That's crazy. Well, we should definitely all hunt together because that's going to make it so much easier to find him. Because he's like really hard to find.
It looks like that, right? It's the point of the picture.
Yeah, like a dragon, but like a snake. But it's like a dragon.
Very flat. Very flat looking.
Yeah. And he's like, his colors change depending on the time of day. So that's like why he's so hard to find, is because like he looks like, you know, whatever the time of day it is. And so like, yeah, he's crazy hard to find, but like there's like a couple of us at this table. So
I think there's like 8.
she was gonna count, but she stopped.
There's 8 at least.
8?
Yeah, and
Wait a
like
minute.
we should definitely be able to find it if we like put everything together.
Yes, we don't find this long.
For
Are we
fun.
hunting? What do
We
we?
get long. We get more leaf. Yes.
I want this long, and he's gonna point at his.
What are you reading? What is that? Hello? What is that?
Okay,
Learning?
Ezra's gonna pass the book to to Jazz on the page that he's on, and it does have an illustration on it.
I'm just gonna close the book and look at the title.
And what is that title again?
What is the title?
Oh man. Oh, what is the title? My Beastly
See me,
Desires.
enemies. Get it?
So to be clear,
After
Ezra's
reading-
first ever book is My Beastly Desires.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is there a synopsis for this book? Is there a little summary in the sleeve?
Honestly, handing My Beastly Desires to a tabaxi feels like a little like a microaggression, to be honest.
Jazz is just offended. He's just
Jazz is gonna skim over the synopsis, whatever it may be, and then slide the book back. That is not a long. Jazz has seen long.
So short.
It's a long one, not a long.
It's not the long. See this drawing? This one's more flared. See, and I point at the long illustration.
Oh no.
We need to find that one.
The long has a flared base.
Sure, yeah. That's how he lands. And when he gets tired of flying around.
This is the beast we desire. This is the one we must find.
Yeah.
At
Dude,
first
think
I-
about how awesome we'd be if we caught the long.
And put him in the Smut book, or...
Wait, what do we do when we find it?
Well, that's a great question. What is its weaknesses? Do you guys even know?
I mean, so we gotta
reading.
deal with the bees first, obviously. We gotta figure out how we deal with bees.
There's bees.
The
Jazz wasn't paying
bees.
attention to
Well, the bees
There's
are
bees.
easy. There's smoke.
there's bees and the long is flared at the base.
Yes, yeah,
What are we
that's what
fighting?
the long it eats bees and then holds them in his mouth, and that's how he takes care of his eggs, is that he releases the bees when you get close.
And a long basically looks like a Zentarum symbol, but with a flared base where it's going to very... It's a Zentarum symbol with a butt plug base, is basically what we're saying here.
Yeah, sure is. Sure is.
With bees in his mouth.
Terrified of the thought of.
To be fair, I didn't come up with the flare base.
Jazz looks horrified at bees. Looks immediately to Rocky with concern. Do you have any things against the bees? Magic, perhaps?
I'll look up and was like, well, no. And then I'll see the book. I assume the book is like still like out in your hand.
Oh god.
Are you reading?
Okay, the book.
No. This is not
Yeah.
my type of reading material.
Yeah, I think he likes that kind of long. I think that's what he likes.
I want that long. Not like that. I want that long.
Okay.
Because if we do, Sativa give more leaf.
Yeah, and like we could tell people about it, and like we could like, I don't know, write a book about it, or like
exactly that's the plan.
Wants to write a book. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. You're writing a book about the long long?
Not specifically, but one of many, potentially.
So you're
Will
writing a
there be
series of books about the long long. That's what I heard.
Well, maybe are you
We'll have to see
writing
how interesting it is.
I mean, we could write one about the goggle or about the shellfree.
Oh, what's the goggle?
Or
Goggle.
so a goggle, it's like a goblin, but he's got no legs. Instead, he's got a fishtail, but he doesn't live in water, and so his fishtail is like always super dry. So he's always like going into people's houses and like stealing their water, and so he just is like, you know, super dry. And so if
Like-
you
Like a plumber?
Like the frog?
I mean, if you leave like a bowl of water out, then you get teeth.
Teeth?
Yeah.
Like he gives
that's
you
what
teeth?
Yeah, that's the goggles gift.
What?
The goggle gives you teeth.
What kind? Wait, what kind of teeth?
Well, it depends on how good your water is. Sorry.
Are these teeth worth coin?
I mean, I'm sure there's like freaks that want to buy teeth.
In this moment, you guys
We need to find some teeth freaks and get this what is it
Yeah.
called? A goggle?
Yeah,
Goggle?
Yeah. Well, like, have you seen like a boggle? You know, boggles, right?
Oh, what's a boggle?
Yes, a boggle.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So like a goggle, like a boggle is kind of like a goggle, but like goggles, instead of like doing that weird like teleporting thing that boggles do,
They teleport?
goggles they just throw smoke bombs to get out of wherever they are. So you got to be
A
careful.
Boggle, goggle, and was there a third thing? I couldn't keep up.
The long,
The long. Yes.
And the Shelly.
Okay, so we need.
and Shelly. Shelly's the
Shelly.
best one out of them. Do you guys know Shelly?
Oh, we need to
That-
hear
I
more
mean-
about Shelly for sure.
This one
Shelly.
teleports or no?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because it's like really hard to find a Shelly. My dad and I searched for like a really long time to try to find Shelly back in the Feywilds. But Shelly is like giant snail, but he doesn't have a shell, and he's like super hairy, and he's got 6 feet, and so that's how you know he's coming. Is because you hear 3 pairs of footsteps, and they go like boom, 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 boom. And sorry.
These sounds
and,
terrifying.
and yeah, and then they like, if you're like out in the Feywilds, and you're like doing something and you have like a torch, then Shelly will take your torch, and then you get lost in the Feywilds, and so that's why little kids shouldn't go out in the Feywilds.
Why would
Shelly,
that be in the Feywild?
Shelly takes the torch.
Yeah, Shelly wants to take everybody's light. He wants to make it dark so that you can't see him, and so that's what he steals people's light. But then you can just get lost in the Feywild, and then they say that Shelly ate you.
And the entire time you've been describing all these creatures where she's just been flipping through pages, like taking notes.
Just furiously
and trying to like draw.
confused.
It's like, when you say it has 6 feet,
Yeah.
animal feet or humanoid feet? What are these
Oh,
feet look
Does
like?
it also have legs?
Oh, they look like this, and then she's gonna like go in the little like satchel that she has, and she's gonna pull out a cast of like a foot like mark, you know, like a footprint, and she is going to, and it's literally just looks like lizard folk like print, and yeah, it's straight up just like the print of like regular old like lizard folk, that maybe it's like slightly elongated because it was like running or something, so like the mud was a little weird, but she's gonna like very like carefully pull it from her bag and like unfurl, like she's like showing something really precious. She's gonna like unfurl the like bag that it's in, and she's gonna be like, da na na na. See, like this is what the feet look. This is a Shelly print, like a real Shelly print. And so I think its feet are like they're like kind of pointy. And they're, you know, they've got like a couple toes.
A couple,
Like how
two?
how many?
Three, definitely 3.
So a few.
And that you're right. That is the word that I would use in my mouth. And she's gonna just kind of push it over really excitedly and be like, "See, you want to look at it? You can touch it if you want. You just gotta be really careful because it's the only one I have. So you gotta be really careful. But it's pretty cool, right?
And yeah, I'll like carefully grab it and examine it. And does it look like anything I would have seen before?
Roll an investigation.
Have you ever seen lizard folk? We'll see.
7.
No.
No.
This is
yes.
You've never seen anything like this before, but you can tell. You have a feeling in your gut that it is real, but you've never seen this before.
I am so susceptible to anything you tell me at this point.
Yes. I'm dragging everybody down into this conspiracy theory with me.
Sativa, with her incredibly high wisdom score, she loves to stir shit. It goes, so with the long and the Shelly and the goggle and of course the boggle, of these 4, I have 2 questions. 1, which is the most dangerous? And of course 2, which is the most rare?
You know, those are really good questions. I mean, I guess it just is if you're afraid of bees or not. Because, like, bees can be really scary.
True.
Especially if there's, like, a lot of them.
Pack tactics.
And if they're, like, really angry. And if they're, like, being spit
point.
at you. Like,
Is anyone allergic?
I mean, that's pretty scary. But, like, also, like, being in the dark without a torch. But I don't think Shelly lives, like, all the way out here. Like, the Feywilds are, like, really far. So I don't think that Shelly would be like all the way out here. And I mean, there was like a waterfall, so there might be goggles around here. But I mean, unless anybody wants to collect teeth, they're not really my speed, you know? So, but like, I think longs are like really cool. And I think definitely we could find one.
Yes.
Obviously, you really do.
Long.
I do. I really do.
At the comment of someone could collect teeth, Rocky will be like, I don't have teeth. I don't have any.
Well, then we might have to find a coggle to get you some teeth.
Think so.
Dude. I mean,
So
I don't know if you've ever needed them, but
you're gonna put strange teeth in your mouth. So whenever you guys were listening to the conversation about how to get the teeth from the water, you guys actually could see Tiva's little twig blight familiar Carl was just running around grabbing like bowls off the counter. Like he would just jump up and grab a bowl, and he'd run over to like a pitcher and pour water, and then he runs over to like a water like pump and puts water on a different. He's putting like different kinds of water all over the room. And Babs, the proprietor of this inn, is just like, "Damn it, Sativa, you're fucking familiar and great, awesome. I can't wait to see what kind of weird shit shows up because they're hunting cryptids in my inn." Because like, even though she's a higher level, she knows enough about the world around her to know that this might sound like nonsense, but it would just be her luck that it's not nonsense. And she just got this inn put back together recently.
No.
It is 8:30. Let's take a quick 15-minute break, and then we'll be back at 8:45 to maybe discuss some more cryptids and maybe some activities for you guys.
sick.
See you guys
Yeah.
soon.
All right.
Okay, so cryptid hunters, or as I'm tentatively calling you, cozy cryptids. But so we are you guys considering hunting? Should I get the bee puppet out again? I'll do it.
It sounds like it.
Are we hunting cryptids is the whole thing because we want to pay Sativa back? Is this what's happening right now?
So at this point, Sativa's just egging you guys on because she's a chaos goblin. That's
Okay.
yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah.
how did this happen? I mean, I'm down. I just don't know.
Odie's just here to find cryptids and smoke weed. That's her 2 goals in
Honestly,
life.
fair enough. We move on.
It sounds like if you wanted to find the long, what you'd need to do first is find bees.
Absolutely. I was gonna have Odie offer, if we have time, I was gonna have Odie offer to read everybody's eaten pie plates, the crumbs left on their plates.
This is y'all's game. I'm just here to facilitate it. I think that's an amazing idea. I know that the frog's been sitting there very sadly, so he probably has like the most crumbs of which to interpret. So I'd start there. Honestly.
Yeah, so I feel like Odie
Is this like tea leaves, but like with crumbs? Oh my god, okay.
Exactly. Odie is so like, as the cryptid talk dies down, Odie's gonna kind of notice Rocky sitting there staring 1,000-yard stare into his plate of no more pie. And she's gonna kind of lean across and like, hey little guy. She's gonna like tap the table.
I
Yeah,
thought
there's
you were
like
tapping
crumbs
his
in
shoulder.
it. Yeah.
Like, looks like you're done with your plate there. Do you want me to like read your fortune?
He'll take that very literally. He's like, there's no words in here.
No. No, it's the crumbs, because like when you eat, it's like you're like sharing energy with your like what's around you, you know? So like the crumbs are like they like touch you and they get your energy and everything. And so when they fall down to the plate, they fall in like this order that's like about your life. And so if you scoot your plate over here, then I can look and we can see what the crumbs will tell you about your life.
As he is scooching his plate over, one hand is just like tapping his cheek. It's like, my energy's weird right now. It's like,
Oh, so you're feeling a weird energy?
yeah.
Oh, well, definitely, I think we can like see some stuff in your crumbs. So she's gonna like pull the plate over, and she's gonna like kind of, you know, making lots of like, yes, like, yes. She's like spinning the plate around and looking at different angles and things, and then she's going to stop. And she's going to be like, yeah, I've got it. Okay. So what the crumbs are telling you is, and then she's just going to kind of like glaze over a little bit, like, like staring, you know, in a weird way. And she's going to say, a ship in the harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are built for. Take risks and venture out of your comfort zone. If you don't move beyond where you are today, you will never have more or be more. There's a trip that you're thinking about taking, and you have to go, because then you will be a valuable new ship. And then
I'm
she's gonna
becoming
kind
a sailor?
she's gonna kind of like come back out of it and be like, whoa, yeah. Dude, have you
Wait.
ever been on a ship?
Wait.
I've seen pictures.
Well, I don't know if they have ships around here, but I mean,
We're in a cove.
that usually. Yeah, I know. She's gonna be like, but usually when ships show up in crumbs, it means that you have to be like you're going on an adventure. Are you going on an adventure?
Well, I reckon so with all this cryptid talk.
Are you guys gonna search for ocean cryptids? Are there ocean cryptids?
Whoa, you know, I'm sure they probably are.
I do not think that's a good idea. I think we're gonna lead to an ocean.
Is a kraken a cryptid or?
Ocean and
She's gonna whip over to Jazz and say, "Do you want me to read yours too?"
Oh my god.
And then like in front of Jazz is like it's like, because Jazz is eating the pie by licking it, there's so many like bits of pie and everything left, and it's just like a mess.
And smears.
You can barely see the bottom of the plate. Everything's just smeared all over, and it's like, yeah, good luck. Pass it over.
She's gonna pull it over, and this time she's gonna take a finger in and kind of like scrape it around.
She's fingering your pie. She's fingering.
Pause.
She's gonna kind of like, you know, be like muttering to herself as she's like drawing spirals in it and everything. And then she's gonna kind of come up and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I've got it. All right, here's what your pie smudge is telling you. Then she's gonna glaze over again. A good reputation is like a tree. It takes years to grow, but only minutes to cut down. Like the root of a tree, honesty and sincerity are the foundations of your character. When the wind of adversary blows, endure it like a majestic tree trunk. Stand up for you and the pillars of your reputation. Every choice you make increases not only your standing, but your personal legacy as well. So make sure you flourish and choose your branches wisely.
Wow.
Do you get these from a book or something, or is this all the top of your head?
Oh, it's you know, we at the monastery we had to do like a lot of meditation, and so like the like, you know, wise ones at the monastery, they like taught us a whole bunch of like really important stuff about like life and stuff. And I don't know, sometimes it just comes like to me. I don't know.
It sounded cool. I only understood like half of it, but it sounded really cool.
If you want to know for realsies what they're coming from, if you've ever seen a Zoltar machine.
Knew it. I was like, this is Zoltar, right?
Yeah, I have a Zoltar machine collection. So that's what they're coming from. Anyways, then she's gonna look over across to Roshin. Hey, you the last one with crumbs. Would you like your fortune told from your crumbs?
Sure. And Cheryl push the plate over to you.
All right, she's just gonna do her little thing. She's gonna look over the crumbs, and she's going to kind of look up and say, wow, your crumbs are telling you that happiness comes from giving, not getting. And while you're on your journey, remember the ancient proverb from the wise men. One generation plants the tree, but another one sits in the shade. Your actions today will positively or negatively affect generations to come. So make sure you plant your tree wisely. Be like, whoa. Have you ever planted a tree?
No, but I guess I should start.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like you've got like some heavy destiny on you, man. That's
Yeah, I never considered, becoming an arborist, but yeah.
Sure. I don't know what that word means, but sure.
I think that's the person that serves coffee.
Oh,
Yeah.
coffee trees, man.
Arborist, yeah.
That's good money.
Exactly. Oh, you get.
I mean, I've seen some pretty wealthy coffee merchants, in my travels. They are kind of rude, to be honest. Usually.
Do any of you know much about coffee plants? Like Sativa kind of like the cloudy goofiness that she's been living in kind of clears for a second, a brief moment of an adult appearing and goes, oh, do you know a lot about the coffee trade and like coffee plants, coffee beans, that sort of thing by any chance? Any of you?
Trade, no, but the trees. And then Jazz just starts going into this very long-winded. I'm not going to bother doing it, but because I don't know. Me personally, I do not know all the plants, but Jazz does, or at least what Jazz has experienced, and we'll start going off. Interrupt him at any time.
Sativa kind of nods, just like, interesting. We've been trying to find more plants in the area. There's so much we don't know about this area, and I am convinced. We have this thing called Iniwoki mushroom, and it basically is like a mushroom that gives you the effects of a cup of coffee, which is fine, I guess. But I have to believe that if we have chaos magic that can make sour berries, sour berries that do damage, come on. I have to imagine that chaos magic lingering with some sort of coffee plant could make some pretty potent stuff. Imagine if you could just grow a vanilla latte or something. That's the kind of stuff I would like to figure out. So, if you know about coffee and you happen to be out and about and see any plants that could maybe be, possibly do this or maybe splice together with another plant to make what we're looking for. I mean, I splice plants together. I could do that. Anyone with coffee expertise. I don't think your frog friend knows what we're talking about. Hey, little buddy, have you ever heard of coffee? I want to see a hyped up frog. Have you ever heard of coffee? It's good with honey. You can put honey in it.
Oh, I do like honey.
Yeah, you can totally put honey in coffee. Coffee is basically like tea, just like strong, angry.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It gives you muscles?
Finally, someone gets it.
It kind of gives you muscles.
Yes, it gives you the energy to get muscles.
That too.
I could use some of that. Just got like string bean arms.
Believe me, with this coffee, you can get as big as that, and points at something really big off to the side.
Wow, as big as that couch?
That's a big sofa.
And because you're all high, now I'm just imagining like a frog with like couch arms.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just for the rest of the day, I'm just, whoa.
Big.
I'm excited. We have to go look.
You need to find coffee and cryptids.
And long.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like we got a lot that we should be looking for.
At that point, Babs, the old lady behind the counter, goes, oh, well, adventurers, if you're emerging from your cloud of smoke, if you are going to be wandering around, presumably doing some sort of adventuring things, it would be very helpful to me, an actual quest giver, if you could maybe leave I have some little spell packets, if you could maybe scatter them around the perimeter. We had some recent activities, and I need to strengthen our asshole barrier line to make sure bad elements can't get into the cove, as it were. So if you guys wouldn't mind, I have a box of them. If you guys could maybe scatter them along the boundary lines, it would kind of help strengthen the old magic. You could maybe look for your little cryptid things and coffee plants and maybe help out the cove a little bit. I'd be happy to comp your room for the night if you could do it for me.
Yes, yes.
Hey, you got it, Mom. Let's do it. Ooh, in Mom.
I've been
In
called
mom?
first, dear.
Oh.
Odie's gonna look around the table and be like, so I guess that now is the time for names, considering we're gonna be a party. So my name, technically it's Odessa, but the only person that's called me Odessa is my brother when he's really mad at me. And so most people just call me Odie. So yeah, Odie's, if you call out Odie, I'll be like, what?
Odie dokie.
Okay.
Odie. She's gonna kind of look around the table and be like, so who are you guys?
Well, I'm Ezra Greenwink.
Hornbuds.
Hornbuds.
Oh.
And the little frog.
I'll stand up on my seat, like take my hat off, do like a deep bow. Rocky.
I like that.
Rocky Holler.
And then our artiste.
I'm Roisin Hartwood.
Very nice.
And she's modest too.
Imam, is that enough people? Are we good to go on this grand quest?
I suppose. I mean, I hope you wouldn't run into any danger. If you did, you could probably handle it. If you see any evil elements out there, I'm sure you guys can handle it. Let's see. There was Odie, and then we had Rocky Holler, and had Roisin, and we had, and what was your name? Looks over at you, Jazz.
Jazari. Or just Jazz. He's fine.
Jazz. You know, jazz is my favorite kind of music. Fantastic.
Oh.
Because jazz music's a
it works
thing,
out.
probably.
Yeah. Perfect. Maybe I should listen to this jazz.
I'm sorry, so Rocky looks wildly between Odie and Sativa, trying to think how Sativa is Odie's mom. Very, to be clear, I think Odie's referring to Babs, who is much more age appropriate to be someone's mother.
Correct. Hey, Rocky can still be confused on who we're
I
talking
do actually
about.
like that better, though.
He's a confused little guy.
Does Rocky know what a... Okay, that sounds so mean. Does Rocky know what a parent is?
Oh, does Rocky know what a parent is?
Because Rocky only knows an owner.
It was
So
fucked, but
And that would imply that my owner had the birds and bees talk with me, so I'm going to go with no.
Rocky's...
I was gonna say the better question is, does Rocky know? Question mark.
Does Rocky know?
So the first time Rocky had any
you make
experience
that.
with any
End
sort
of
of sex talk
sentence.
was from Ezra showing him the Smut book.
The Smut book.
Fantastic.
Wait,
So a smut book
did
over
Rocky
pie.
even see the smut book? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No, I'm gonna sit next to
Just a little
Rocky.
guy. It's okay. He thought they were wrestling. He's confused.
Hey, friend. Hey. And then, like, Ezra's gonna clap Rocky. Wait, that sounds so crazy. Isn't Rocky, like, 2 inches tall? Clap him on the back?
2-6.
2-6.
Give him a little pat. Just a little pat.
A little pat. Whoa, you're really wet. So, here's this book. It's called My Beastly Desires. And he's gonna turn to the page, and it's gonna have...
Picture book.
It is a picture book.
Oh no. Rocky's like, I also have a picture book. Oh no.
It was like,
gonna-
before you even get to it, I'll dig in my bag. It's like, I got one too.
Oh my god!
Trade.
And then Ezra's gonna open up Rocky's book and is just confused.
It's just a little Pooh Bear, a little piglet on an adventure.
Oh no!
Is Rocky opening the Smut book? While
Yes, he is.
Ezra does this? Excellent. So Ezra has relinquished the Smut book and has picked up the Winnie the Pooh book. And Rocky has picked up the Smut book, relinquishing his copy of Winnie the Pooh.
Rocky thinks it's a spell book.
Right, naturally.
It's the only types of books he knows.
Oh my.
Hell yeah.
So the Smut book that Rocky thinks is a magic book that Rocky can't read, thank goodness, but has pictures. And Ezra, you can't use magic, thankfully, but this is a... Oh, fantastic. So, Rocky, what do you think about what you're seeing?
He's looking at some of the pictures like, I don't think I have some components to do these spells, and looks down.
I think some of them are somatic, yeah. There might be like
Wait,
a hand-waving
spells?
component, possibly, or...
Oh my.
What kind of spells do you think this has?
Oh, it's a ritual for a good time.
Well done. Well
Jazz is just unlocked.
It's probably actually only ritual casting, actually. It's probably only eligible for ritual casting.
There you go.
Unless you want to do a quickie. Are quickies covered in the smut book that's really a wizard book that's really a smut book?
Quick and spelled.
Quick and smut. So you can cast haste. Anyways, see myself out.
Oh my god.
So Babs brings over...
Wait, there's this really good part, and then he's gonna open a full, like, it's gonna, instead of a page that has like text on one side and then a little picture, it's gonna be one of those pages that have pictures fully on both pages, like a full illustration.
a full spread, as it were.
Yes. Do you think this is a spell?
No, I don't think so. I think that one's a sketch or something. I think someone put that in there on accident, actually. Maybe you should close that one.
Rocky, what are you thinking when you see this?
I want you to know I'm looking through my Winnie the Pooh quotes to see which one would fit. Here we are. He's trying his hardest. He's like, something feels funny. I think I must be thinking too hard. I don't get it.
I thought for sure he'd go with something with honeypot.
I like this book. Do you guys have more?
I would be surprised, actually. More.
Around now, Babs, who is very old, goes, "What book is it that you guys are reading again?" And she kind of walks from behind the counter. She's like, "I don't know if I have a bookmark in that one. What book is this? Oh dear!" And if you turn to the front page, you'll see Personal Property of Babs Fletcher. And she snatches the smut book up.
Damn, Babs.
Oh my god, Babs!
No, that should not have been over there. I have no idea how that got there. That does not belong in the inn. Anywhere. It doesn't belong to anyone here. Anyone. No one in Cozy Cove. What's that?
But it was really good. I've also never read a book. That was my first one. But it was really good.
Oh, well, I hate to take it. If you look at the books behind the bookshelf by the stairs, you'll note on the way upstairs is when you should grab those, because they are deeply inappropriate, is where you can find more of that type of book.
Jazz is wide-eyed.
So that would mean, logistically, the books on this part of the show, and like this little bit right here. Like tucked in the dark shadows is the smut books.
They're all covered in plastic wrap, and you have to unwrap them, like in the manga section of Barnes and Noble.
There are worse materials that could be on those, though. So
Crazy how this session is just a character telling us about multiple different cryptids, and Ezra showing everyone a smut book. This is crazy.
and reading crumbs.
Oh yeah, reading crumbs.
And
Does Odie have any crumbs?
Odie has not eaten. Odie has smoked 2 joints in the time that we are talking.
But then she smoked 2 more.
She's been munching on a joint.
So once you guys are done discussing the smut, Babs comes over and brings like a box of the little packets that she was talking about. And she's like, "There's no rush, dears. It is getting dark, so if you do want to hold off until tomorrow to do this, I understand. But whenever you do go out to explore, please just try to remember through the smoke. Try to remember to put the spell sachets along the boundary line of Cozy Cove. Deeply appreciate it. And, you know, I might have some more smut books in as well. Just don't tell anyone we have that kind of thing around here." And she slides the book back to you guys. She doesn't want to take away the first book that Ezra's read. This, you know, she's a sentimental like that. But you do notice that the seal in the front of the book that said who it belonged to has mysteriously vanished.
Oh,
Very smooth.
Wait, did we see who it belonged to?
I'll assume that you guys saw it briefly for a brief moment. So those of you who are capable of reading noticed that it said Babs Fletcher.
Yeah.
Odie's gonna be looking at the box of the magic stuff, and she's gonna be repeating, "Goes outside on the boundaries. On the boundaries, goes outside. On, then we go to cryptids. Then we take this, and then we give it to the No, we put it on the boundaries, and then she's gonna kind of like be puzzling over it, and then she's gonna look up to Roshin and kind of push the box over towards Roshin on the table, and she's gonna be, "Maybe you seem like the kind of person that might have like an organized backpack. No offense, but sorry."
Don't be offensive.
She's gonna. So maybe you should keep these so that they don't, grow little legs and wander off.
Yeah, I can do that. They'll go in the pocket with miscellaneous things.
And what other pockets do you have?
Oh, there's, the main pouch is, my things I need for traveling and whatnot. And then there's the pouch that's got, extra paper for my book and pens and whatnot. And then there's the pouch of snacks. And then there's the pouch for like little flowers I find. And then just the pouch of just random things that don't fit in the other pockets because I only have so many pockets.
Yes, amazing. More pocket people. I like it.
That's pretty cool. I have one pouch, and I'm just gonna bring out just like this disgusting, like, kind of like a sling bag, and just put it on the thing, on the table. And like, I mean, everything that I need's in there. I think probably
Find it.
but. I mean, I have paws, and then you put them in there, and then you just dig around, and then if it's in there, then it's there, and if not, then then it's just not there. But
If it's
but
there.
I think it's. Sorry. But it seems like it's much better in your pouch. I think that's probably a good idea, because
All right. I will hold on.
we're gonna need the magic dust when we sprinkle it over the cryptids, right? Is that what we're doing?
I thought you were the man.
Wasn't there something about bees? We needed to find bees.
Right. We gotta go find bees, and then we gotta sprinkle the magic dust around the beehive, and then
Do you have the magic dust?
and then she has it.
The dust is in the pouches, or wait, are we burying the pouches? Wait, something about on the boundary. Pouches on the boundary.
I've successfully confused everybody.
Pouches go on the boundaries, dear. I don't know where magic cryptid dust comes from.
Is that not what's in the pouches? I thought the magic cryptid dust was in the pouches, and then we give it to the bees, and then
No.
the bees are gonna do a smudge stick for us, and then that's gonna bring the long out, and then
Oh, I've got to stop letting.
we're
Sativa
bringing the
get
long
questions.
to you in, Mom, right? You wanted it? That was what we were talking about?
Can I cook it? Sativa, you cannot give quests anymore. Sativa's like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I think they've got a good grasp on things.
Have you considered writing it down?
Bubs, sure, I will write down the instructions while you guys figure out where you're going to find your magic cryptid powder, because as my instructions will inform you, the packets are not magic cryptid powder.
Oh, damn, I really thought we had something going.
Instructions for party.
Yeah, give them to the frog. He can keep a hand on them. He'll tell us what they say.
She was like, no, that's a great idea, actually. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
So we gotta do the quest that we got from Imam, and then we're gonna go and find bees, and then I don't know. I mean, I guess we just hang out with them and until the long comes, and then I don't know. I don't know if you can really catch it. I guess we could try. We could like get some rope and like maybe make like a long trap. We could put like the bees in the trap, and then it's like a big net. And
Bees
then,
in the trap.
and then
Bees.
and then when it goes to grab them, then the like net would like fall down on them, and then we could like, I don't know, have it.
And when you say it, you mean the cryptids, the long.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So if I understand your plan correctly, again, Sativa's a shit stir. You get written instructions from Inma. You find the bees. Then you hang out with the bees until you find the long, and then you catch it with rope and a long trap, and you put the bees in the trap, and then you add a net, and then you have long.
Yeah. See, I knew writing it down would help clarify it.
Babs is like, no, what Sativa's, no, I am writing your instructions down. It's like just big letters. Put pouches on boundary line.
Ezra's gonna turn to Odessa and like put a hand on her shoulder and be like, honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm with you all the way. I'm ready for this. This sounds really fun. Are we putting bees on the boundary?
Yeah, I think we're bringing bees here because In-mom wants the long, so I think it's important for us to go get the bees. And then we gotta bring them here. And then we'll make a trap, like outside the front door. And then when the long comes in, then we'll trap it. And then
We'll put the long in here. We'll put the long in the inn. And then
it would be it would be such a good guard. Like it would be so good. But I'm so glad that people around here really take the search of these creatures seriously, because you can't imagine how many times like I've been talking to people and they're just like, Odie, that's made up, dude. And I'm like, it's not though. Like there's people that have seen it. There's people that saw it. And so, it's so nice to find people that like, are really like ready to just, go out there and see what we can find, because you never know what's out there.
No, I believe in you. I believe in you 100%. Like, I don't think you're lying to me. Like, I've never. I don't
think I'm lying to you either, man.
Wait, we're turning it into a guard?
Yeah, In-mom, she said she wants it.
She did not say that, actually. She did not say that.
I think she definitely wants it.
And like, you guys see like a mischievous glint in Babs's eye, and she's like, but I wouldn't be opposed to mounting it on the wall over there. So if you do find it and kill it, bring me back the body, we can mount it. That could be an impressive trophy for the inn.
That makes more sense.
Okay, so we have to get the bees, and then we gotta take them here, and then we have to build a pen.
Well, is a long
and then
evil?
the long is gonna be here, and then it's gonna be like a pet. Like kids have to like be able to mount it, so they have to be able to like ride it, and so
like a deer head.
So this is now like a. Is this? Wait a minute. What?
No, mount it
That's
on the
all
wall.
That's all I wanted out of all of this conversation was I wanted the. I'm sorry, what?
What?
Mount its head on the wall, right? Let's see, or its tail, its flare base.
Why would you want to mount its?
Its entire body being stuffed could go on the wall, but now I think it could be a fun interactive game. Kids come from all over to ride that thing. So what if we go out, you guys go out, get the long, kill the long, stuff the long's body, and then we make a ride out of it, like those rocket ship rides.
Oh, so we're creating like an amusement park now.
Basically, starting with a dead long.
Yeah.
But longs are probably evil, so they won't be able to get through the barrier at the Cozy Cove. So.
Yeah. And then that's where we put the cryptid dust. We dig it into the dirt, right? And then it brings the cryptids to us. That's what we're doing, right?
Oh, so we're baiting them. We're like, it's like a Pokemon instance, and we're putting outside the barrier of Cozy Cove, and they're gonna all come to us.
That's basically
how many is that? How many cryptids is that? Are we doing like 50? Do you think we could take 50?
Well, I mean, I haven't heard like the legends of like this land. I just got here, so I'm sure there's like some crazy spooky like stories about this area. But you gotta talk to the right people. Usually the like old half orc that like hangs out in the barns and like shovels the like horse shit. Usually they are like. They know like all the cryptids. So that's usually what I do is I usually try to find like one of those guys, and then they tell me like about the cryptids in the area. And if I'm really lucky, they'll have like a piece of the cryptids like claw or like hair or something. A lot of times they won't give it to you, which is a bummer. But I'm sure there's probably tons of cryptids around here.
I mean, I did hear a rumor that there's something big and weird. Could be another cryptid.
Could be the long.
But did we establish how
or the
big
Shelly.
the long is?
I mean...
If you ask Rocky, it's at least bigger than a mountain.
I was gonna say, Rocky's drew it bigger than a mountain, and like, that's good enough for me, man. I'm
Rocky
pretty sure.
Rocky's the smartest one out of all of us, and he knows everything.
I mean, look at him writing in his journal. I mean,
I know,
that's
he's
pretty
so
I take
smart.
extensive notes.
That's pretty smart. So I'm with the little frog. I think that long's probably got to be like really big.
Then you guys should
so
start
we
with the
might
Shelly
need like
then.
a really big net. I mean, we could start with bees. We're sorry.
Yes, I think that's whatever's the.
All right. Asteroid hits the end. We all go to sleep.
I will keep going in circles if you let me. Somebody has to be the rational one in this conversation because it's never going to be Odie. So somebody has to walk us out of this conversation. Because I can go around in circles forever.
I feel like the meme right now is just like Odie and Ezra are like that meme of like two stupid bitches saying yes exactly over and over and nothing happening about it and just being yeah.
Yes!
So I'm gonna yeah.
100%.
And it's so funny because I wish I had a camera, but the entire time that Odie has been going off, I've just been like nodding, not knowing anything she's fucking saying. I'm just nodding.
But she's really convinced. I mean, she's really convincing. She's really honest. She's really trying.
The thing is, like, she's so passionate. It's hard not to like agree with her. It's not hard.
Quick pulse check. How everyone's characters, how are you? Are you all believing what is being said? What is everyone's stance on everything right now?
Anybody's bullshit detector going off?
I just did the same thing.
I was gonna say, I know Roshin's bullshit detector is broken because she totally
it's malfunctioning tonight. So
Jazz is because Jazz explores a lot. Jazz is like, I don't know what's out there. Could be anything. So I'm ready to find out. So Jazz is is very confused as to the instructions. It's just like, do we know? Are you the expert or someone else that should be finding for this?
Is this the best we got?
I feel like almost pretty much everyone believes her. This is the craziest thing.
Rocky,
I think Ezra's just happy to have a friend.
To be involved.
He's just like, wait, I love this. I don't care if it's real or not. I'm ready.
The vibes are good.
The vibes are immaculate. I'm down. Let's go. Let's go right now, actually. Let's do it right now. Let's go find it. Let's bring those bees here. Whatever bees there are.
Get the damn bees.
How's Rocky feeling?
Now, understanding the long and hearing there's legend of this large beast in our area, he starts to think that his owner found it. And I'm now making canon that my owner was allergic to bees. Oh. So he's like, did he find it and get stung?
This is gonna be so traumatic for Rocky.
No. No.
I'm down to change the backstory from shambling mountain to whatever it would be.
Incredible.
We're gonna find the long. We are finding this long.
I'm sorry, I've brought only chaos to the table.
No, this is fine.
It's called Cuddles and Chaos for a reason, folks.
My one goal was to just absolutely confuse the fuck out of everybody with those instructions, and I think I did pretty well.
I look forward to misinterpreting everything you said whenever I write up, like taking everything you said literally, but then hitting shuffle on all the details and reattributing them to what is actually factual to make your character a semi-unreliable narrator. All the information is factual, misappropriated.
Please do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because if you believe something that deeply, then I have to believe it too. But I have to also believe that at level 3, you're wrong about a lot of it.
Oh, 100%. 100%. She takes everything at face value, man. She's not asking questions. She's hanging out with those weird, creepy old dudes behind the barn, learning about random shit.
What the hell?
If you've ever worked in animal care, you know the old dudes behind the barns are the ones with the craziest stories.
And those old farmers who wear overalls are always the ones who can tell you how to grow the best weed.
Mm-hmm. And they've always got a chupacabra story. Always.
And a Bigfoot story.
Yeah. They'll always be like, one time I found a goat sucked dry. You'll be like, yeah, sure. You sure didn't just die? And they're like, no, it was all shriveled up like somebody had eaten it. It's crazy.
So you guys have a couple, we'll say quests. There's searching for any sort of coffee type of berry or tree or whatever that grows natively in the area. There is putting the spell packets along the boundary line. And there is apparently hunting for one of 4 cryptids. Is that roughly covering it?
Yeah.
That sounds
We're
good
gonna
to me.
fuck up that spell packet on the boundaries so bad.
Yeah. I'm sure there won't be consequences for that. Yeah, I think that is the only quest. It's fun that I had this list of possible quest chains they could explore, and LOL, all of those.
Sorry.
Instead,
To be honest, I fully expected nobody to run with me on Long Long. I fully expected to say it and then for it to just go nowhere.
I do have in my notes long dragon with no legs, not a snake, flared base.
That's what I have as well.
So I'm a little scared, but you know, that's awesome. I honestly did not expect us to become cryptid hunters.
I
did.
totally forgot that Roshin was like an actual like biologist basically, and then Abby was like, "Oh my god, you guys have so much in common." When I said my character, and then I was like, "Oh god, this is gonna be." This is gonna be such a pairing here, the odd couple here of like, you know, here are actual animals, and you best believe I'm gonna come up with every single cryptid for every single animal you tell me.
No, she's fully on board at the moment, but we'll see what happens in the morning when she's got her senses back.
She's trying to put the pieces together, realizing they don't fit at all.
Roshin wakes up and looks at her book and is like, "What the fuck?
What was I smoking last night?"
What in the fever dream is this? So it is evening and you guys are pretty buzzed from your shenanigans. Are you guys going to settle in for a long rest and then begin your questing in the bright light of day? Depending on what your viewpoints are, different mindsets, maybe the same ones. Maybe you guys sleep and you're like recommitted to the cause. Maybe you have nightmares about the long. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm okay with long resting.
Yeah, I'm good with long resting. I'm so excited for the long. All hail the long. Oh my god.
I brought this upon us.
Oh my god, what if we make like a little shrine for it?
Start a cult of the long. Okay.
Worth mentioning.
God,
What
let's
if
start
it
a
turns
cult.
into cult of the lamb?
It's worth mentioning there is the curse of religion that follows this land. Anytime an organized religion gets too big and they stop doing things that are altruistic, they immediately befall great devastation. So if you went the cult route, you would probably still also be prone to that curse, as an FYI.
Nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not subtle with my commentary, by the way. Cozy means
Well, we'll
bad
have to
religion
see-
can't exist.
We'll have to see if the Long is a powerful yet merciful god, or if it rains hellfire.
What if it ends up being like a worm? What if it's tiny?
Oh my god, that would be incredible.
What if it's just a tiny little guy and we're just
It's
terrorizing
just a little
it?
guy. It's just a little guy, and now Rocky uses it as a mount.
Oh my god, new mount unlocked.
The Long.
Has Rocky just become our mascot? We're just like, he's so smart.
I love him.
He can do no wrong. Like, he could never betray us. He's never
the face
incorrect.
of our organization.
Rocky's
Our organization.
Amazing.
No, in my mind, Rocky is fully, like, you know, a big part of the brains here. Like, if y'all were the A team, he is, in fact, the guy with the cigar, freaking,
Hell yeah.
oh gosh, why does his name fall out of my head? I used to watch A Team all the time as a kid, too. Dang.
Me too, and I can't remember the name either.
Hannibal? No.
Too high.
Hannibal?
Is one of them. I don't know which one.
Yeah, that's one of them.
I
I
think
just
it's the main guy. Yeah, because Murdoch's the crazy one. B.A. Baracus, Faceman. I'm pretty
Spaceman,
sure.
that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
was
Hannibal.
like,
I'm feeling
yeah.
pretty good about Hannibal because Faceman was the charisma rogue.
Yeah.
Wikipedia says Hannibal Smith has a cigar.
Nice.
Okay. Yes. Fantastic. Rocky is basically Hannibal Smith.
Yes.
Let's give him a little
New
cigar.
movie I
when
need to
a plan
watch.
comes together.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the classic A-Team show. So good.
So good. I'm personally a little surprised that the Shelley didn't get more attention. I feel like the long we dug in, but I feel like the Shelley did not get the attention it deserved.
And Shelly, we'll get into it. Shelly is Odie's white whale. We'll get into Shelly.
The deeper waters. for
Odie
that.
has opinions about Shelly. Odie has some beef with Shelly. It's cool.
Beef? Beef?
Yeah. I don't know exactly how. I haven't come up with it yet. It's coming. It's brewing in my brain though. It'll come when the time's right.
Naturally.
I hope so. That's all I'm doing. I don't pre-plan. Sorry. So we're sleeping at the inn.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And you guys have your rooms for this evening are covered, and that does include your meals and drinks. And I guess
Because we're gonna do really good at our job.
We're gonna do so good at your job.
Sorry, I'm being that person that I'm interrupting you with funny quips. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so in the bright light of day on our next session, you guys will go and explore cryptids or quest lines or both or none of the above, and you'll do something completely different, and we'll roll with that too. If anyone has any questions, comments, concerns, stars or wishes, wanting to talk about D&D, message me, put it first. We'll probably be going to sleep soon because
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Awesome
thank
session.
you.
Fun.
Bye.
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 Okay, so that was, I don't have a name for them yet. They're pretty fun. I'm currently calling them the Cozy Cryptids because we just spent, most of 3 hours talking about cryptids. Hopefully you enjoyed this session. I personally had a good time. There will be a playlist somewhere on the screen of other stuff on the channel. If you want to see more of the Cozy Cryptids, feel free to subscribe and check out our next session, which should drop about 2 weeks after whenever this video drops, because that's the schedule we're on, right? Anyway, click on whatever's on the page, subscribe if you like it, like the video. If not, I totally understand. Go find something you will enjoy on YouTube because there's a ton of awesome actual plays all over YouTube. Thanks so much for watching and go play some D&D. Bye!